You're going to breathe in. As you exhale, draw the belly in, press into the feet, start to lift the pelvis up, only as much as you can keep the pelvis level. And we're just going to test the waters a little bit. So we're going to press into the right foot and lift just the left heel up. Did you keep the pelvis level? Did your back start to overwork? Did the waist shift in its length, or did it stay even in its length? Those are the questions you always want to be asking yourself. Then you're going to see, can you bring the left knee over your left hip? How did you do? How's the pelvis? How's the back? How's the waist? Lower that foot down. Try the other side. Lift the right heel up. Test the waters. Lift the right knee over the right hip. And lower down. Try it again. Right foot presses down. You could even pull the mat under you with your foot. So you see, if I pull, my whole body gets a little traction. Lift the left heel. Left knee over hip. Tabletop position, belly pulled in. Lower that leg down. Breathing in. Exhale, a little belly. Teacup is balanced. Leg is active. Back is stable but not overworking. My waist is long. Right knee and lower down. One more time, just testing the waters here. Pressing into your right foot, the left heel. This might be just what you do, the heel lift. That might be all you do today. Left knee, sorry, left knee lifts and lower down. Other side, pressing into the left foot, right heel. See how you did. Keep everything level and long. Lift the right knee over the right hip. I'm starting to sink on that side, I can feel it. And lower down. You're going to take a minute, lower all the way down. Just take a big breath in. Maybe you wiggle a little bit more, you shake it out. You're going to exhale, find your center, and then we're going to add on a little bit more. So you're going to press into your feet, cue up those leg muscles, come up to your height of your bridge. You're going to float the right knee over the right hip. You're going to stay there and you're going to work through this left hamstring into glute. So you're working from your hip, not leading from your back. So you don't want to lead from your ribs and your back. You want to lead from your glutes and your hamstrings. And your deep hip rotators are working to keep your pelvis level. So I can lift my head and I can see my right hip is a little lower. So I'm going to tune in these little muscles here to keep it level. Lengthening my waist. And then we're going to do little pulses. Pressing my arms into the mat to help. And lifting for 10. And pulse 9. And 8. And 7. And 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Plant the right foot down. Take a second. See if you can keep the legs active. Keep it level. We're going to go for the other side. Lift the left knee up. Take a peek. Check in. Is everything level? Draw the belly back. Make sure your back's not working too more. Really ask your leg to work here. Find the foot in the ground, right? That's how you're going to propel yourself up. And we're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, just little pulses, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the left foot down and slowly melt your spine all the way down on the ground. And you can relax. You could do a little knee sway. You can do whatever stretches you need. And come back up to sitting or standing. So I want to stand kind of wide because I want you to have the option to add a squat with this. So you can do some level changing. And we might step one foot a little forward or back. What's going to happen is I want you to imagine you're standing inside a box. So there are 4 corners that you're going to be reaching to. So there's going to be one here and one here. So I've got one to the front left of my body and one to the back right of my body. And then another one here and here. So you're going to have one to the front right of your body and back left of your body. So we're going to start. We're going to do about 5 on each side. So the palms coming forward, up, and across. You notice that my heel came off because I'm reaching my arm so much. Palm down and back. I'm going to kind of squat like I'm reaching to grab something at this back corner. And 2, and reach. Breathing 3, and reach. 4, sticking your butt out when you squat. If you need to go back to episodes 2 or 4, then you need to repeat that. We're going to do that same thing on the other side. So palm of the left hand forward and across, reaching and kind of getting a connection from my hand all the way to that other foot. Palm flips down, I squat, and I reach back, like I'm trying to reach to that basket there. Inhale, reach, and back. 3 more. And reach. I'm letting my eyes follow my hand. Only do this if your balance is good. And then shake those arms out. Then we're going to go the opposite direction. So I'm going to kind of step the same arm and leg in the direction. So I'm kind of reaching here and then going into that squat and reaching back across my body. So we're going to reach out and 2 and 3. So I'm shifting my body weight with this and getting my upper body moving, and down and 5 and down, and then shake that arm out. We're going to do the other side. You're going to reach out. So left leg is taking weight, left arm is reaching, palm open, and we'll go for 1 and squat and reach, and 2. Sticking the tail behind me, breathing 3. And reaching to that back corner. Remember your 4 corners. And 5. Down. And then just do that. So find your feet parallel as you can possibly get. You're going to interlace your hands. You're going to take your hands behind your skull. And this is exactly what we did in episode 6, except that you are just going to get equal opposite pressure. So you're going to press your head into your hands and your hands into your head. You're going to first press your left foot. So really mentally think about how you're going to shift your weight and lift the right leg off, but press through the left foot. So just think about it before you actually do it, right? Make sure before you do this exercise, if your balance is very challenged or this is not your forte, definitely be near a wall, near a countertop, a table, a couch, whatever you could easily grab and catch onto so you don't hurt yourself, because I do not want you to fall. I want you to do this exercise to help you prevent falling, but please don't fall doing the exercise. So make it safe for you. So again, hands interlaced, skull into the hands, hands into the skull, pressing and thinking about how I'm going to shift my weight into my left foot, pushing that left foot down into the ground. I'm going to imagine there's gum on the bottom of my right foot on the floor. And I'm going to pull that gum, stretching it off the ground to lift my leg up. Again, you can go as high or as low as you need to. So I'm going to lift my knee up to about the height of my hip, making sure that I don't hike this right hip. And I'm just going to stay there. I think about that gum pulling up off the ground. That's a little Jedi mind trick just to distract you a little bit and really give you this tensile quality of how the gravity is pulling down to actually help you stay up. You're just going to breathe there and hold, pressing the skull into the hands, feeling the skull really float up towards the ceiling. You might feel a little wobble in your ankle. I'm feeling a little bit in this side, but that's okay. That's what you want. You want to feel like you're pushing your foot down, so you're lifting up, and it's okay for there to be a little wobble as you find your balance, right? That we need them to be dynamic. We're going to breathe here, and basically I'm just doing this until I start to feel a little burn, a little activity there. I'm feeling my glute med fire. If you feel on the side of your hip, you should feel there's a little dip in. I like to call it the good dimple. So it's like the little dip that we want to bring in on the side, right? So you're just holding that, and now I'm starting to breathe. So I'm starting to feel a little burn. And I'm losing my balance a little bit. So you're just going to breathe in. Hopefully you're breathing a lot more than I am. I'm chatting away here. And then let's do the other side. So I'm going to think about pushing my right foot, heel, pinky toe ball of the foot, big toe ball of the foot, really pushing down as if I'm pushing the mat downstairs into my neighbor's apartment, really pushing it down. I'm going to think about that left gum on the left gum, the left foot trying to pull up off the ground as if it has gum on the bottom of it. Pressing the skull into the hands, lift the foot up, test the waters with just a little hover of the foot, and then if you feel more confident, then bring the leg up higher. Remember, are you swaying your back? Are you tucking your pelvis forward? Are you over back bending or hyperextending your knees? See if you can find those alignments of your shin on top of your ankle, your thigh on top of your shin, Your pelvis perched on top of that right thigh bone. Your waist is evenly long, and your skull is floating up off of your spine towards the ceiling, and you're just breathing there. So let's breathe together. Let's breathe in and breathe out. And breathing in and breathing out. This right side's a little more wobbly for me. Right, my left side I can hang out all day on, and my right side's a little more challenging. Breathing in, breathing out. I'm starting to get a little fire in there. Try and push it a little bit. So if you start to feel a little burn, all right, so just see if you can harness that burn. Go lean into the burn, right? So you're going to think about a little bit more work in there. So when you feel that work, that you're like, okay, I'm going with it. I'm going to keep it going. One more breath. And lower that foot down. Release your arms, shake them out. Maybe shake out your legs. We're going to go into a nice squat. Go as low as you feel comfortable. I am keeping my hips above my knees in this one, but I'm really folding and creasing in my hip joint. Then I'm going to shift my weight to my right foot and pick up my left foot. Thinking about squeezing that left leg to the right. I'm just taking my hands here just to get them out of the way. You do whatever you need to do. We're going to go down through the center and come back up. Whoa, you can see I'm already challenging my balance. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 5 on each side. So we're going to inhale as we squat down, exhale as we come up. Inhale as you squat down, exhale as you come up. Inhale, squat, and up. And inhale down, and up. 3, this is the third set. And inhale. And exhale. I'm really pushing through the foot, that's the standing leg when I shift my weight. To get me over there, I want to really work that leg. Last set, breathing in